Like any other mature people, we must now ask ourselves, what can we do about the parts of our history of which we can no longer be proud? At this time of year, it is perhaps especially important to do away with our myths that we fled from religious persecution because it wasn't all that bad. Really? Sixpence for not showing up in church on Sunday? Come on now. And then there's the whole problem with genocide. We wiped them out. And in many cases, we did it deliberately. And then we moved them from their native land in the hopes that there might be gold there. There wasn't, of course. And then we have the whole trail of tears and all the rest of it. People. We have done great harm to a great number of people just for greed. So forget about Thanksgiving with the happy little stories of sharing with the Native Americans, etc. No, it didn't happen that way. I guess perhaps it was inevitable. The hunter-gatherer, or as some people prefer to call it, the foraging lifestyle, so well suited to the land, was practiced by the Native Americans, was completely different than that of the mercantile philosophy and lifestyle of the Pilgrims, the Puritans, which are not the same thing, and the other white people who came later and who also came to Virginia. Virginia was an especially poor case. It was 10 years they were a colony before they imported the first plow. How sensible was that? Not. All the myths have been exploded by historians long since. And while this book makes uncomfortable reading, you will find it the most readable of all the books. And while Jennings doesn't spare our feelings, he tells us the truth, and he does it in a way that engages the reader. He doesn't talk over anyone's head. He is well cited, well documented, and it's a damn crying shame. But it must be accepted that this is what happened. There's no going back, and there's no more coloring it up. And whether you agree or disagree, at this point has become immaterial. We are mature people now. And perhaps it is time for us to reclaim what little honor we have. The conditions under which most Native Americans live now is not the best, shall we say. And perhaps it's time we remedied that. So, I highly recommend this book to everyone who is serious about their history and who seriously wants to know, because Francis Jennings will tell you. Can you handle the truth? This book is available in paperback, hardback, everywhere. And I recommend it for anyone who is serious and who wants to know the truth. I hope you liked, shared, and subscribed. And please hit the little bell so you get notified when I put one of these out, which is every so often. Thank you for coming. Please come again and become a Patreon if you can. Thank you. Goodbye.